We finally discovered edible matter. After close analysis, my conclusion is that the fruit juice is delicious. I've never tasted anything like that on cold pie. We need to continue our search if there's more to be had. We should have it! Right, let's focus all of our energy on finding more food and absolutely nothing else. We still need the custom drive key. We can't go home without that. Right, let's focus all of our energy on retrieving food and the key and absolutely nothing else. The captain! We still need to find the captain as well! Right, so we just need the food, the key, and the captain. Is there anything else I'm forgetting? What's that signal coming from over there? I sincerely hope it's the captain. Let's hurry over there and find out. Good idea! He might be holding on their food for himself! Hey everybody, Lady Gear to you here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 3! In the previous video, we rescued Brittany, discovered the rock Pikmin, and did some epic things that were awesome. And today we're going to be returning to the Garden of Soap so that we can go get more fruit and things like that. So starting off the day, I'm going to separate my captain so that I can multitask real quick. I'm going to have Alf go over to where the rock Pikmin were in the previous video. And now, the rock Pikmin have turned into flowers. The Pikmin will mature gradually over time when they're underground. And for the Pikmin that you already plucked, you can also mature them by finding these yellow nectar things throughout the overworld. There are 3 stages for our Pikmin. There is the leaf, the bud, and the flower. Each stage of a Pikmin is progressively more stronger, faster. Like how the leaf Pikmin, they kind of trail back a ways, but the flower Pikmin will be like right near the captain when we're running away. And these enemies right here, these are Wallywogs. You may remember, if anybody watched my Let's Play the first Pikmin game, you may remember that I did not like these things at all. Wallywogs are actually my least favorite enemy in the Pikmin series at all. I don't really like Wallywogs all that much, even though they are kind of adorable. I don't really like Wallywogs. But now we have rock Pikmin, and rock Pikmin completely the rock Pikmin are immune to the reason why I don't like the Wallywogs. The Wallywogs can jump in the air and squish your Pikmin. The rock Pikmin are completely immune to being crushed. So you can fight so there's like no way that a Wallywog can defeat a rock Pikmin. It is such a beautiful sight. It is awesome. The onions stop spitting out seeds. But the Pikmin inside the onion still seem to be increasing in numbers. Apparently, once the surface population reaches 100, new Pikmin are born inside the onion. I'm gonna go on a little rant about that in a moment, after this cutscene. This means that a maximum of 100 Pikmin can be active outside the onion at any one time. There could be 100 Pikmin on the surface at any one time, but more could sprout inside the onion. Gee, data file, thanks for explaining something that was literally just told to us a moment ago. Alright, there's some leaf creatures right here. These enemies are completely harmless. They will not hurt your Pikmin. But you can throw a Pikmin directly on top of them to carry them back to the onion. Rock Pikmin aren't crushed or when trampled on. So yeah, as I was saying, those leaf enemies, they're mostly just there in case you want to take them back to the onion. You don't actually need to get a ton of Pikmin in this game. For the main story, you aren't going to need very many rock Pikmin, although I do advise that you get at least 100 of them by the end of the game. I personally like getting as many Pikmin as I can, so you're going to be seeing me get on a bunch of them. That's also the reason why I'm not naming the individual Pikmin that's during this Let's Play. Alright, so now that we've done everything I wanted to do, now that we've gotten all of our Pikmin and gotten the data files that I wanted to go collect, now we're going to go across the bridge that we built in the previous videos so that we can tear down a wall to progress through the area. The signal seems like it's coming from over there. Alright, let's aim at this wall. And charge our Pikmin towards it! One thing I want to say right now is that the Garden of Hope, we are not going to be able to explore absolutely everything right now. In the next video, we're going to be exploring a completely new region, but we are going to be coming back to the Garden of Hope later in the Let's Play. The reason why we can't explore everything is because there are, like we saw earlier with Charlie, there are yellow Pikmin, and the yellow Pikmin are the only ones that can destroy the electrical gates. There are a few more other things like that, but they spoil part of the game, so I'm not going to be going over those right now. What? What's this data file doing all the way over here? My search for treasure continues with no luck, but I can't fly back to Hook without procuring a few priceless artifacts. I'm sensing something valuable up ahead, but I'm also sensing danger. So if somebody finds this data file, please tell Waterboy's son that I didn't make it. Captain Olimar. Captain Olimar! There's another captain who's been through here, and he's from Hokkatate? People from there plan to go to such extremes to scavenge treasure. Maybe it's all the vegetables they eat that makes them so treasure-crazed. Well, sad to say, it looks like this Olimar might end up ahead. We better be careful. Now, something I want to say right now is that I always thought it was pronounced Hokkatate. But in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, during one of the Palutena's guidance conversations, Palutena referred to the planet as Hakotate, so I'm guessing that's the official translation, but I'm just going to continue referring to it the way I always pronounced it. Alright, it is boss time! This is the Armored Maudad. The Armored Maudad is not that difficult of a fight. What you need to do is that you need both your rock and your red Pikmin for this battle. Objectively, you could defeat this with only your rocks, but I highly recommend having both of your Pikmin types fight against this thing. You're going to need the rock Pikmin to destroy the crystal on the tail, and then you're going to have the red Pikmin charge against the tail. You can see that with as many red Pikmin as I have right now, we pretty much almost are... Oh, there's a data file right here. It's soft on the inside. Yes, data file, I was explaining that already. So, like I was saying, with as many red Pikmin as we have, and if you destroy the tail of the crystal for the Armored Maudad, and with your rock Pikmin, and then use your red Pikmin to charge against it, you can defeat it very easily. So without further ado, let's finish off the first boss fight of the game. If this is where the signal was coming from, then that means ... We still don't know where the captain is. Okay then, well, for now we'll take this back to the drink for analysis. This looks like it could be useful. Alright, so I'm gonna have my Pikmin carry this, and there's something that I want to do real quick with this boss fight. What I want to do for this Let's Play is that I want to use the camera feature on the gamepad to take pictures. And I'm going to be using those pictures as the thumbnails for this Let's Play. So the picture I want today is that I want Alf to stand in front of the Armored Maudad. I'm going to post a thing on Miiverse after recording this video. And you guys can go check it out for yourself. My Miiverse username is the same as YouTube. It's LadyGarrettU. So without further ado, let's take out the camera and take the picture. I love that Alf was all bug-eyed, looking at behind the thing. He was like, "Something is behind me, but I have conquered this mighty beast." Alright, so a few more things I want to talk about with the Armored Maudad. This applies for, I think, every boss fight in the entire game. The thing about this game, in comparison to the previous Pikmin games, is that the boss fights in this game can actually take a little while to defeat. Because of that, after if you can't defeat it by the end of the day, you can end the day, and the enemies and the boss will have the same amount of health on the next day. Its exoskeleton is made of crystal. Use rock Pikmin to smash it. Gee, data file. I already did what you told me to do before I even read you. I can see the future. I must be Sulk from Xenoblade. Okie dokie. Looks like we got everything in here, so I think that's gonna be everything we do. Oh, wait, no. There's gonna be one more treasure that I want to go collect real quick. So... I love how the fruit is inside the armored Bondan. That looks really funny. So anyway, I said earlier that I was going to rant about the fact that you can only have 100 Pikmin on the field. What I mean by that is that I understand why they did that with the previous games, and it made total sense then, because the Nintendo GameCube was only so it wasn't very powerful, is what I'm trying to say. It was for the time, but there was still a lot of limitations with the GameCube hardware. And the first two Pikmin games were developed with the GameCube in mind. What I wanted to talk about is why didn't they raise the limit with this game? I understand why they had to have a limit in the first game, in the first two games, but with this game is for the Wii U, and oh, the Drake is gonna be talking to us. An ancient communication device used on this planet. It contains technology unknown to Kopai and is emanating a signal even now. That battery, that phone must have a really good battery to still be usable like thousands of years after humans are extinct. So if I could stop being interrupted, what I was trying to say was that I understand why they had to have the limitation for the first two games, but this game was made for the Wii U. The Wii U can render massive worlds like Xenoblade Chronicles X. It's proved that it is a very powerful console, so why couldn't they raise the limit? I understand that the Pikmin are a lot more intelligent this time around, but honestly, why couldn't they raise it to like at least 200 Pikmin or something like that? Red Pikmin are good fighters. Aw, that red Pikmin's giving the Bulbul a hug. So yeah, Red Pikmin. The Red Pikmin, like it said right there, the Red Pikmin are very good fighters. I think they are the best fighters in the game. Like, they deal a little bit more damage than the other Pikmin. Attack from behind to gain the advantage. So yeah, that data... Wait, why was that data file in the water of all places? Wouldn't that have made more sense to put it by the Bulborb, where you have to pretty much attack it from behind to gain the advantage? That's just weird. I swear the data files have very odd placements sometimes in this game. You're going to be seeing that a lot throughout this game, where the data files have very unusual locations, such as the one in the water right there. It's just very unusual. The last thing I want to do for now is that I want to go through this area right here. Originally, I was thinking about waiting to get this fruit until later in the Let's Play, because this general area right here, we cannot do everything in this area yet. We still need a few more Pikmin types. We still need our third captain, if he's still out there somewhere. Just bottom line, we don't have everything we need to complete this area, but what we can do instead is that we can get this piece of fruit. So let's take it around. I think that's a lime. I'm not entirely sure. It probably is a lime. I might be mistaken, but I think that's a lime. So, now that there's an electric gate over here, let's charge all of our Pikmin towards it! It's such a beautiful sight to see that they don't immediately die when they get electrocuted. That is a horrible thing to say. I apologize for that. But it's alright. In Pikmin 2, I know I said this before, but in Pikmin 2, I would have mistake electrical gates for poisonous gates for whatever reason. And they needless to say, I lost a lot of white Pikmin. It was not a pleasant sight. So, like I said, this lime that we're carrying back over to the Drake is the last thing we're gonna be collecting for now. So, let's hurry up. Let's hope these Pikmin hurry up. Come on, Pikmin, hurry up. All right. So that's the last thing we'll be doing for now. We will be exploring more of the Garden of Hope when we have the ability to do so. But now we're gonna leave this place behind and listen to the super awesome music. New fruit, yay! This fruit right here, the fire-breathing feast, I love this name because, if I'm not mistaken, that is like a dragon fruit, if I believe. So it's like a really clever pun to name it fire-breathing feast because in mythology, dragons were known for breathing fire. No use waiting at the end of the day, it makes it all worth it! If only I didn't have to share with the others! They have plenty of juice, they can both have their own bottles, they don't need to share it. Get myself plenty of juice left! So I'd say this wasn't that bad of a day. We did lose a few Pikmin, but it's not too bad. We got a lot of Pikmin, and we completed everything that we can in this area. So I'd say this is a pretty good day. We recovered the communication device that was inside the armored mod dad. According to Alf, this device contains parts that may expand the Drake's communication range. I've never seen him so excited. I'm more than happy to write today's report with Alf examines the device. Sometimes he can be so diligent. And with that, we're gonna end this video off here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video of Pikmin 3, and until next time, little gear to you.